Hey everybody! If you watch this week's Words for Children, either in service or on our YouTube page, then you'll know that I brought up a couple different crafts that you could do in nature as a form of alternative worship. If you're looking for some more tips on how to do those crafts, you came to the right place. Keep watching and I'll explain all four. It is so easy to make a fairy house because there are no rules. However you want to make your house, that's great. Here are some features that I did on mine. I stuck some sticks in the ground to make a little fence with a leaf gate. I put some rocks on the ground to make a path going up to the house, which I made by sticking wood chips into the ground with a leaf for the roof and then some bark for a secondary roof. I made a teeny tiny hammock using a leaf and 2 sticks. And I made a shed with more sticks stuck in the ground with a flat rock for the roof and for the door a piece of bark. However you want to make your fairy house is awesome and I can't wait to see them. To make my word art, I found some items around my backyard and garden that I could use to make the different letters. I have a Black-Eyed Susan head, some pebbles, a stick that I broke into 3 smaller pieces, and I don't know, a long skinny leaf from one of the plants. Here's how I assembled it. As you saw, I just placed the items on the white piece of paper. What I think I might do next time is get some glue and a piece of colored construction paper and glue the items onto the construction paper so I can bring my found object word art inside and maybe frame it. However, I'm just going to happily enjoy looking at this for the rest of the day, and then I'll return all the objects to where I found them so they can return to their role as part of my backyard ecosystem. To make a God's eye, I found a stick in my backyard. I'm gonna snap it into 2 even pieces. It doesn't have to be perfect, just close enough. Now I'm gonna put them one over another in an X shape, and I am going to use some twine, but you can use any type of yarn or string to tie my 2 sticks together. It's going to be a little tricky, but the best thing to do is to cross over the sticks one way, and then cross over the sticks the other way. See, to make that little X? Now you can flip your sticks over and tie some knots in it. Now I like to work my God's eyes what some people might call upside down. So you're going to take your string and wrap it underneath one stick and then over the top to the next stick. Underneath, over to the next stick. Underneath, over to the next stick. This is going to take a minute, but the more I wrap, the more it will grow and the sticks will become less wiggly. When I wrap around this top stick, I'm going to wrap this string underneath it. You can stop your God's eye whenever you want. I'm going to stop mine here because I like the way it looks, nice and small. This can kind of be the front, or this can be the front so you could see the X. Whichever way you like to look at it is the front. Here are my rocks from last week. If you want to hear more about them, I've linked last week's Words for Children video in the description below.